One fateful day, I fought an urge so desperately that only God himself could understand, and it changed me. This is that story. Hi guys, so as most of you are unaware, considering this is my first YouTube video, I have a bad bladder, like really bad. That might be what you might consider a TMI, but for me, it's like my cursed trait. Actually, I have a few of those, but this could be possibly considered my villain origin story, if you will. Like every other character, my bad, I'm actually sick. Alright, let's get back to that. Like, every moment of character building in my life was built on the foundations of this event. I get really bad stomach aches, almost daily. I'm so used to them, it's a good day if I don't get one. So naturally, this concerned my parents. And after a visit to the doctor's office, I was set an appointment date for an ultrasound. If you're unaware, an ultrasound is like a medical imaging technique that uses high-frequency sound waves to create images of the inside of the body. Basically, they put cold gel on your stomach and rub a weird machine on you to look inside of you. One of the key preparations for an ultrasound, though there isn't really that many, is you have to have a semi-full bladder. This is where my problem occurred. Just after 3 p.m. that day, I had been told to start drinking water and to stop peeing. I wasn't allowed to go to the bathroom until after my appointment, so there I was, half a bottle of water already in my bladder, and I started feeling the itch. You know, like that tinge in your stomach telling you time is running out. And you might need to find the nearest toilet. Well, I was feeling that. And I still had another 1.5 water bottles to go. I kept drinking the water like I was a desperate addict given the next hit, which is definitely a way to describe it, but yeah, I was chugging that shit. After school, my mum picks me up and we head for the doctor's office. On the way, I drink another bottle of water. And another, for good measure. And because my dad told me to. He was just like, oh, I don't think that's enough, you should drink another one. If only I knew. Anyways, once we arrived, it was starting to hit me. I stood up from out of my car seat, and gravity gave me a slap in the face. I could feel all 4 liters of water, aka 1 gallon, rushing through me like Niagara Falls. I was cooked. I shuffled inside that building and sat myself in that waiting chair, which were plastic leather chairs, by the way. And this is very important. Hard plastic leather. As I sat there, my mum handed me a form to fill out. And damn, I knew I was done for. My appointment, which I had thought was for 4:30. Actually, the time they wanted you to get there was for 4:30, so you could fill out the form. Nope, you weren't getting in there until 5 p.m. I wasn't getting my ultrasound until 5 p.m. And I was already about to piss myself on that chair. So I sat there waiting for what felt like a century, and I couldn't take it anymore. We were inside this tiny, stuffy little room, and it was too hot, and it smelled weird. Worst of all, I had this old man staring right at me like an inch away from me. I felt kind of bad because I think he might have been struggling with like cancer, but man, he was staring right at me and it was making me very uncomfortable. So I was starting to have serious cramps, actually, from the amount of water flowing inside of me. because like the water was bursting. I thought either my bladder was gonna burst or I was just gonna pee everywhere. So I started texting every single person I knew, spam texting them, pleading for help, literally just telling them, please, I need to get out of here right now. And I sent my mum like a million messages because I didn't want to tell her. I didn't want to say, because this is tiny room, right? There was not a drop of sound. It was dead silent in this room. No ventilation, nothing. There's just this man right next to me and he's staring at me. I can't tell my mum out loud. Even if I whisper, people are going to hear me. I can't tell her I need a pee. So I just started spam messaging her. And I was begging her to reschedule, like begging. And I couldn't take it anymore. My whole body was sweating, like I was drenched in sweat. So I just started crying. I'm not even really someone who cries like that commonly, but I just started crying, like flowing tears, because I fully thought I was about to pee myself. I knew if I peed, it would be like a pressure hose. It would rebound off the shiny leather seat and into the room like a sprinkler. I literally looked at my mum with tears in my eyes and said, if they don't call my name in the next 5 minutes, I am running outside and peeing in the bushes. And they did. Finally. My name was called. It sounded like the voice of an angel. Literally, it felt like I was being pulled from the depths of a cold, dark cave and brought to safety by an angel. When I made it into that room, I was staggering and clutching the door frame for support. The doctor looked at me horrified. And once he got me all gelled up, he took one look and said, oh no, you're way too full. How much water did you drink? Excuse me? Excuse me, sir?
This is what you told me to do. What do you mean I'm too full? Deadass, what do you mean? I got told to do this. Was this all for nothing?
Anyways, I was about to crash out. I looked at that man like that guy that says, you know the house let me just put it up on screen. That's what I was looking like. He looks at me dead serious, with a smile on his face, and says, you can go into the bathroom over there and release maybe 7 Mississippi's worth. 7? Bro, what? You want me to half pee? I am busting beyond human comprehension. You want me to practically edge myself on that damn toilet? Only release half? What kind of torture is that? I was stunned. Even my mum was like, oh. So I stumbled into that toilet and clutched the seat as I counted 7 Mississippis. And then I counted 7 more, because I am not a masochist. I came out of that ultrasound a changed woman. My bladder had changed. To this day, I can't go more than 2 hours without peeing. No joke. No matter where I go, if I'm out in public, I have to know where the nearest toilet is at all times. If I'm at your house, I will be peeing in your bathroom. I'm sorry. It might even be in the bath. It might even be in the fucking sink. Okay? Wherever I can, I will. Because it's hard out here. It's hard having a small bladder. Let me tell you, possibly the worst story of my life, which I will save for another day, was caused by this problem of mine. It's like a curse I can't live. It's like they nerfed me. And you want to know what they found in my ultrasound? That's right. Nothing. And I still get stomachaches. Yep. I just keep catching these L's. And in case any of my haters try and tell me the story is fake, here is the real-time text messages I sent my group chat while I was going through this. Thanks for watching, guys. This is my first video, so I hope you enjoyed it, and if you do, consider subscribing for more content like this in the future. I promise you, I am nowhere even close to running out of stories to tell.